This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with the closing grain and livestock comments for August 27, 2015. Corn market today, September corn up 2 cents, 363 3/4. December corn up 1 3/4, 375. September soybeans up 8 1/2, 886 1/4. November soybeans up 14, 879 even. Meal market down 1.50 in September, 322.90. September Chicago wheat down 5 1/2, 484 1/4. September Minneapolis wheat down 1 3/4, closing at 494 1/2. December down 1 3/4, down a half at 513 1/2. And Kansas City September down 2 at 464 1/2. Markets today, looking at soybeans first. They've seen the most pressure. We've got a little bit of warmer forecast coming ahead, but reasonable rain, so weather not providing much help. Really, the main factor was some more private sales this morning, along with a good new crop export pace. We're approaching year end for both the corn and soybean market year, and we did see some cancellations on old crop, but really across the board, reasonable export sales and the bean market finding some strength, which resulted in some liquidation for the corn and wheat market as they work out of some spreads there where they were short beans to the degree long corn, long wheat, working out of some of those spreads as we work ahead here. Could be another feature as we work in tomorrow's trade, but choppy activity as we work ahead here. We're looking for that 350 area as support for corn along with 850 in soybeans. The wheat market we feel is towards the bottom end of the range. That doesn't mean we need to go up immediately, but more of a choppy, subdued tone as we work ahead here. The outside markets today, crude oil up nearly $4 as we speak. The Dow up nearly 400 points, so big day in the outside markets. Dollar index up 66, and that was part of the problem for the wheat as well today. As we look to the feeder cattle markets, up 277 1/2 for feeders. October 197.12 1/2 on the close. October live cattle up $2.22 1/2, 142.60 on the close there. And October hogs up 17 1/2, 67.17 1/2. Cattle having a big day as a result of the stock market improvement. There's some concern with the economy kind of on ropes a little bit here, or on edge, that the cattle demand may slow here worldwide. We'll see how that pans out and see what happens here the next couple days with the Dow. But, again, when you look to the details here, the cattle market does have tight numbers, but if consumption were to slow here, we do believe we're kind of in a downtrending pattern. Thus, rallies of $3 to $5 should be looked at as marketing opportunities. Hogs, a little different story, more of a choppy tone there continuing. This range that we've been talking about now for upwards of 3 weeks has really been panning true here. Support at 59.50 off the December, resistance up around that 63 to 64 mark, and I just see us in this range for the foreseeable future. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results.